I enlisted when I was 17 and a half about. I tried to get in the Marines, but you had to be 18. So I joined the Navy, which I'm glad worked out, because later on Guadalcanal, when our planes were shot up, those of us who were left alive were transferred to the Marines. So for 6 days I was a Marine. And once a Marine, oh, that's what they say. But I was a sailor. Well, I went to Pearl Harbor the 14th of December, 1 week after the Japanese attacked, and it was a wreck. When the attack took place, I was aboard the Saratoga, supposed to be on our way to Pearl Harbor, but the weather was so bad we hugged the coast and ended up in San Diego, and we heard the President Roosevelt said over the radio the Japanese had attacked Pearl Harbor, and we were supposed to have been there, but didn't make it until a week later. It was still a mess, but most of I think all the bodies had been picked up, but the debris and oil and mess was still there.
Were you married at the time? Did you have family?
Not at first. I married in 1943. I met my wife in San Bernardino. I was stationed near there.
Out on duty, were you ever under attack at any time?
And oh yes, I was in battle in the Pacific for over a year. It was on and off in battle. I flew against the Japanese when we took Guadalcanal. We bombed for the Marines, strafed for the Marines, and then later on, when our ship was torpedoed, the Saratoga, we were transferred and we came on and operated from Guadalcanal. And we attacked truck and Rabaul. Rabaul was their headquarters, the Japanese headquarters.
Recall any events that stay with you today?
Oh yeah, the commander of our squadron, Larson, Swede Larson, his turret gunner, lives in San Diego, and we're always in communication.
Oh, that's good.
And when in June we celebrate the Battle of Midway on the Midway, and he and I'll meet there again. But he's 106 now. I'm 99.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm a kid.
You've had very, very many journeys. That's really good to hear. Have you ever flown on a D-Day doll?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
We called them DC-3. Escaped Guadalcanal on one of those. We flew to Ifadi, and from Ifadi we took a ship back to San Diego. But I was in quite a few battles with my aircraft. In fact, one time, 2 Japanese Zero fighter aircraft jumped us, and they tried to shoot us down. They got my tail gunner. Shively was hit in the left arm, and it blew it out, and he was in terrible pain. So I left off shooting, went down and took the flat of my 45 and hit him on the head twice. He went out. I tied his cord around above so he wouldn't bleed to death, and he got back alive, and so did I get back alive. But
That's good to hear. Thank you for sharing that.
yeah, that was terrible to see Shiley, and it just blew it out here. It, right here, this arm. But I don't know how I had the nerve to, I shot one of the Zeros down, but the other one was still shooting when I went down to minister to him. I went back up and shot him down, so I got credit for shooting down 2 Jap Zeros. We just fighting to live.
How long did you serve overseas?
Oh, let's see. I was over there twice. I served several months in Torpedo 8, and then our squadron was so destroyed, there were just a few of us left. Our planes were all shot up, and I was assigned to a carrier aircraft service unit, and my pilot got another squadron. I think it was VC 35, and he wanted me back to be his gunner. So I didn't have to go with the aircraft service unit, which was later destroyed. So I'd have been destroyed. But I was with my same pilot again, and we were at Tarawa and Kwajalein. We bombed for the Marines again as they went in.
Step to the ground. How's the flight?
Thanks to Joseph, he's given us a lot of footage here so you can get to see how this aircraft operates. Today we unveiled our D-Day experience here at Riverside, California. And we got to have ADT guys, our paratroopers, help out, all geared up, tell people how this aircraft actually operates in the war, how they drop paratroopers out still. And we were able to actually fly 3 different groups of people on our airplane today. It really worked out great for us. Hopefully they enjoyed it, and I think they did.
Well, thank you for today's flight. I had a wonderful time. I met someone new, a veteran. It was really good to speak with him and hear about his history.
Not only that, he was a Navy guy.
Yeah.
And,
we have a Navy guy here.
That was special. Yeah, I'm Navy. He's Air Force.
Yeah. We take a lot longer runway to land, so.
That was a rough ride too.
Well, thank you very much for your time. And
Thanks, Joseph, for doing all this.
oh, you're welcome.